All right, welcome Blockey Sports Network to the inaugural season draft of the Blockey Lacrosse League. I'm your host tonight, ohLuvv, Commissioner, joined by my co-commissioner, AllahFresco.
How's it going, guys? How we doing? I'll probably be running the logistical side of things since ohLuvv is an owner himself, but technically he's a commissioner as well.
This is true. Anyway, gonna be exciting. A lot of people have been anticipating this, moment, the draft. They've been asking for it for weeks. There were a couple delays, but, we're looking to get this season kicked off very, very soon. And it all starts tonight with the draft. Without further ado, I think all the owners are here. First up, we have the Brooklyn Kings, owned by Mason, with the first overall pick. I don't know how long he's going to take to make his selection, but
Are you ready, Mason?
Yeah, I was born ready for this decision.
All right.
With the first pick of the BLL draft, I would like to pick the man who created the game, Youppi, first overall.
Big shocker there. Woohoo. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, who could have seen this coming?
I totally didn't tell everyone before that. I don't think he's here to give a bit of a speech, but that's okay.
I think if he wanted to, he would pull himself up here. He is the owner of the server and everything.
No, I don't even think he's in the call.
Yeah, I don't think he's here. But yeah, Youppi going first overall. Falling or rising, a bit in the stock, as after the tournament he was ranked 11th overall in fielders.
Yeah. I mean, to give him credit, he was picked first overall in the pre-tournament draft. So if you want to compare his stock to the pre-tournament thoughts and now, it's still the same. So
it's true. Anyway, next up, we have the Atlanta Bullets, owned by Softies. Softies, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go up. Go ahead.
All right. With the second overall pick in the BLL draft, the Atlanta Bullets select Brookson.
Brookson. I mean, man, I knew this pick was coming. Softy speaks very highly on Brookson, in the public chats. Top 10 player, rated 7th after the tournament.
Yeah. Him and Frumpy Bear had a really good tournament together. And obviously it translates to success here. I believe he was definitely not picked second in the preseason draft. I think he was somewhere around 8 or 9, I think, or maybe in the second round. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get that for you. That information. I'm stalling the draft a bit. I'm up next.
Pick 8.
The Toronto Menace. He was pick 8 according to Softies, I think. Anyway, I'm up next. Toronto Menace, owned by me, ohLuvv. AllahFresco.
Hey, good.
Thank you very much. With the third overall pick in the inaugural season draft, Toronto Menace are proud to bring home Panda Man 1010.
Panda Man easily up there in terms of skill. I would probably say, from my knowledge, probably the second best player. Obviously didn't go second overall in the preseason draft due to some interesting picks by the owners, but definitely a solid pick, an all-around player. Originally started out as only a cherry picker, but has definitely improved his game since then. And definitely deserving of a top 3 pick.
Yeah, I think maybe a little controversial, but I think we'll steer away from that topic. Next up, I had to bring it to light, you know what I'm saying? Next up, we have the Philadelphia Minutemen at 4, and Frumpy Bear. When you're ready.
Frumpy looks like he needs some time here, so we can take a second or two. Looks like the draft went according to plan for most owners, but maybe it starts to loosen up a little bit from now. We have currently 185 registered players for the draft, and only 48 of those players are going to be drafted tonight. Crazy.
Yeah, a lot of signups. It's good to see. Good for the future of the league. Still a lot of logistics to work out in terms of, getting everybody play time, but there are a lot of roster spots. I think there's like 106 roster spots, or over 100 roster spots or something.
Okay, I pick Vision.
Oh, he picks
Wow.
Vision.
Very direct. Very easy.
Wow.
We love that. Very quick, to the point. Vision, obviously one of the top players as well. No surprises so far. I feel like all these picks are pretty logical for each team.
Yeah, Frumpy and Vision, I know them as very, very good friends, so no surprise there. Vision, top, 5 player, I think,
Yeah.
in the tournament, so very good pick, very deserving. Next up, we have the Miami Tropics, picking 5th overall. Sleepy Temple, when you're ready.
Okay, at the 5th overall pick, the Miami Tropics select Emotion. Goodbye.
Emotion, going 5th overall. Al, thoughts?
Yeah, solid pick. I think did he have a solid preseason tournament?
He got
It was
unfortunate. He had some attendance issues because of the unfortunate scheduling, but
Yeah,
still made it onto the rankings.
yeah, I mean, he was a solid player from what I remember. Yeah, I mean, definitely deserving. I could see it as a first round pick. I think he'll fit well. I feel like players are more about fitting like their style rather than or their play team or their team's play style and getting along, because if you don't get along with your teammates in this game, it's going to be very frustrating and go downhill very fast.
For sure.
And it's so close and it's so hard to determine who is better than another player. It's more of a team sport. So it doesn't really matter to the individual. It's not like a game-changing pick. So I would say definitely deserving of a 5th overall pick is Emotion.
Moving along, congratulations, Emotion. 6th overall, we have the Maine Lobsters, owned by none other than Gascan.
All right. For the 6th overall pick, I think I'm gonna shoot. Give me Flamingo Bots.
Flamingo Bots. Definitely a very, very good pick at 6th overall, in my opinion. Underrated. Going into the preseason tournament, probably. I mean, I didn't know the name, but I assume the VFLers might have. But definitely showed his scoring touch on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I know he was very highly rated by a couple of the media personnel. So solid pick at 6, I'd say. Definitely has potential to be a very good player for the Maine Lobsters.
Next up, we have Chicago Breeze at 7th overall, owned by Rotby. Rotby, take it away.
Hello, guys. And with the 7th overall pick, the Chicago Breeze is selecting Pluds.
Pluds, very, very good pick. I like it. I picked him myself for the release tournament. He's definitely a first round player. I think this is exactly probably where he should have went. But yeah.
Yeah, I think he could have gone a little bit higher. I know we didn't really see a lot of him his potential in the actual tournament, but in the beta scrims, he was easily one of the top players. But definitely a solid pick for Chicago nonetheless.
Yeah, a lot of potential there, and a good pickup by Chicago. 7th overall. Moving on to 8th overall now. We have the DC Dragons, owned by 7 Josh.
All right. The 8th overall pick, I select Packers.
Solid pick.
Wow, that's a good pick. Another one of my teammates in the release tournament. Definitely a little bit underrated in terms of the post-tournament rankings, in my opinion. But going in the last slot in the first round. Congratulations. Definitely a good pickup for DC.
I'm back.
Next up,
Snaking
Josh is
again.
back to back. Dang. I didn't even know that.
That's how a snake draft works.
Josh, when you ready?
With 9th overall pick, I select Jed V.
Jed V.
Man, probably he's a really good defender. That guy, he catches everything. There's no lobs that get past him. I mean, I probably maybe even rank him above me as a defender.
Yeah.
He's super, just good at the game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, positionally, it feels like more of an impact here. Obviously, Josh picking more of a forward and Packers, more of a defender and Jed V. Seems like owners have to be a little bit more careful than obviously just taking the best overall player and maybe worrying about their needs a little bit more. I mean, we might even see a couple goalies start to go in the second round. And the season's contracts are now changed. We're going from 2-season contracts for the first round picks, and now everyone else has on a 1-season contract. So things are going to change a little bit. People are going to get a little more crazier with their picks if things don't work out.
Yeah, probably. Not too much risk, keeping players. I mean, in my opinion, second round, there's still a lot of good players, but
Yeah,
risk
absolutely.
going into these picks. Next up, 10th overall, Chicago, and Roppy.
Hello, everyone. With the 10th pick overall, the Chicago Breeze is glad to select Stan V.
Wow,
Yeah,
Stan B. Sorry, go ahead, Al.
Yeah, just solid player after solid player. Again, it's gonna be about maintaining this level of picks throughout the draft is really what's gonna be determining whether or not we see teams as a good team or a bad team. Stan V also a very talented player. I think this is definitely where he would land in the draft. Solid player all around. I think offensively and defensively knows what's going on, understands the game a little bit. Yeah, it's just going to be about how far these solid players can continue to last, and when somebody decides to take a risk on maybe not as well known of a player per se.
Yeah, Stan V definitely had that goal scoring touch. He's really impactful on offense for the Lobsters, even with his teammates, Panda Man and our doggy. Next up, Brooklyn Kings with 11th overall.
All right. Hello. So some of these picks were very surprising, but one that's not going to be surprising. Borderline Dumb. Welcome.
What's his nickname, Mason?
Borderline Mahomo. Join the team.
What?
All right. Well, congratulations, Borderline. I saw this coming if he slid this far. Mason, I don't remember the exact saying, but it's something along the lines of a footballer can't have a footballer or something like that. They don't make a team or something. I don't know. Mason, you wanna help me?
With what?
You always say like you can't have blah 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 without Mahomes or something.
Oh, you cannot have the border without the muddy Mahomo.
Okay. All right. We're
Time for you to shut
gonna
up.
go to 12th Miami Tropics and Sleepy. Don't really have to speak much about Borderline. Good player.
Good, Sleepy.
With the 12 overall pick, the Miami Tropics select Farabee.
Ooh. Yeah, just more solid players off the board. Again, it's just going to be about looking at a team at the end of the day on paper when it's fully completed to really assess. But Farabee, definitely a solid player. I believe played with Youppi's team. Was a solid contributor when he was able to show.
Yeah, I didn't think he would get picked this high, but I can see it. He's been performing well in and out of the off-season scrims, in all of the off-season scrims. So putting him at 12, not unreasonable. Philadelphia up next with the 13th overall pick.
With the 13th pick, we take Waypix.
Ooh.
Interesting. Wapex, I didn't really see him give much impact during the release tournament, probably because he's playing behind, pretty sure he was playing behind a guy like Visions. And they were in a little bit of a weaker division, but I could see him definitely probably being a good defender for that team if that's where he's going to play.
Yeah, he was a very solid defender in the beta when he was playing. I know not as much impact in the tournament, maybe a little dropped his stock a little bit, but definitely a solid defender to put on the team, and Frumpy will be appreciative of that. All right, ohLuvv, it's your time to pick.
Yep. My turn, Toronto. Sorry for holding up the draft.
Oh, good.
Sorry,
Do you need a second?
Sorry. Need a little bit of a second. I'm waiting on a yes or no.
Oh, interesting. Looks like some correlation possibly
All right.
with. Go ahead.
All right. I don't know what pick I am, but Toronto selects Tiger Lover 06.
Ooh, Tiger Lover.
Okay, I just gotta say, Tucker, that is a crazy good pick. You guys were impossible to score on in that preseason tournament.
Yeah, Tiger Lover, formerly ohLuvv's teammate in the preseason tournament, and a big contributor to the Bandits' success.
Oh, 100%.
Was easily one of the top goaltenders in the tournament, and he is the first goaltender off the board. Pure goaltender. So he will. I would say he is definitely. You could say he's a quote unquote reach, but if you want to say it that way, based off the rankings, but he's definitely a top goaltender, and ohLuvv viewed him as probably the best on the board.
Yeah, I think he's gonna definitely pop off this season, but I don't know. Maybe we'll be wrong. 15th overall, Atlanta and Softies.
All right, with the 15th overall pick, the Atlanta Bullets select ohDoggy.
Personally, man, it was between ohDoggy or a goalie for me. So he's good. He's good at scoring. He's good at catching those lobs when the defenders are trying to rush a ball out of the zone. He's good. He's going to do a lot for Atlanta, especially with Brookson as a teammate.
Yeah. We saw Frumpy and Brookson be a great combo on in the preseason tournament, and I think ohDoggy can fill Frumpy's role pretty well and be a pretty interesting duo.
Yeah, Gascan. Next up.
All
16th
right.
overall.
16th overall, I'm going to be taking Ashton Gianti.
Good
Ooh,
pick.
Good pick. Good pick.
another goalie off the board, and the goalies are starting to fall.
Yeah.
I believe
Back
you.
to back.
Yeah, you
I
pick
do
again.
have back to back, but one second, because ohDoggy was my pick.
All right,
No
we'll
worries.
give him
Take your time. You got until we'll say 7:21, 7:22.
Yeah, solid pick though. Ashton Gianti, obviously one of the better goaltenders in, if not the best.
Yeah, I mean he was really good in the alpha scrims before the release tournament. Didn't get a chance to shine in the release tournament. He played alongside Gascan on the high rollers, but they kind of had some activity issues, and you know, not playing with your full team kind of sucks.
All right, for the
as we've seen.
17th pick, the 17th pick is in. I'm gonna be taking Pang.
Pang 2K.
Ooh, interesting one.
Just bringing back the high rollers.
Bring it-
That's
that's
really
right.
all I'm doing. Just bringing back the high rollers.
Gas
I liked
can.
him. I liked him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Peng
gas
does not
can.
hate me. He's just funny.
You guys will figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
I think
figure
they
it
got
out.
a little
Okay.
joke going on.
You see, yeah, it must be a joke because you guys did score a lot of goals as a duo in the tournament. I do
We
remember.
did. We had a defensive problem, and that's only because we had activity issues. So we always had a hole in our defense. So it's okay. We'll figure something out.
All right. Gas can mute, or I'll mute you for your
Keyboard.
he just got moved down. Crazy. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. No, he didn't. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, who is it next? Atlanta?
Yep.
Or
so
no,
I'm back
it's Miami. Sorry, it's Miami. It's
Hold
Miami.
on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a
Sleepy.
minute.
Yep. Take your time. I'll give you
Take your
2
time.
minutes or so.
What is Peg's username?
Peng, you're not gonna like it.
I know what it is.
I put it on this sheet.
yeah, I know what it is. I wanted you to say it.
Anyway, yeah, he's good. He's a good goal scorer. Works well with Gascan when you
Okay,
know
I've made
Gascan
my
doesn't have to
decision.
play D. Go ahead.
With the 18th overall pick, the Miami Tropics select ohLuvv.
Honestly, a really good pick.
Super good pick. I had to play against him in the one game he played goalie, and he was almost on Mason's level. I mean, he saved like our first 20 shots. I don't know if they were bad or good, but he takes one-on-ones, you know, like a champ. Pause.
Whoa.
What?
I didn't mean to phrase it like that.
What?
But yeah, he's good at stopping breakaways.
Yeah.
Next up,
Definitely has improved from his early alpha scrim days. It was
Yeah.
definitely a rough experience playing with ohLuvv, but he's definitely skyrocketed his value from there.
yeah. Next up, Chicago in the 3rd round.
It's like Robbie maybe needs a second. Trying to
Fair
figure
enough.
things out. I mean, this is where the draft really gets pretty dicey. You can really take it in a lot of different ways. Obviously, teams
Whoa.
are looking for their goaltenders, maybe like a defenseman or a forward, depending on which team we look at. So
Yeah, Mason, you have some input? I think I heard you chime in, maybe.
But yeah, I completely agree with AllahFresco. This is usually where the teams that I think that these rounds are the most important, more than the superstars in the first, 2 rounds, 2.5 rounds. I think this will really make or break your core.
yeah, I mean, especially with how lacrosse is played. But looks like the pick is in. So go ahead, Robbie.
Alrighty. I'm gonna stick to my blood here, and with the 19th pick, the Chicago Breeze selects Frown.
Ooh, another goalie on
Ooh.
the board.
Yeah, Brown. I mean, I was impressed with him in the preseason tournament. Again, I didn't really see him in the alpha scrims, to be honest. But another goaltender that's good at stopping the one-on-ones, stopping those in-close shots. And it's a solid back end for the Chicago Breeze.
Yeah, I believe the scouts were very high on Frown. I believe he was rated the best goalie out of the draft. If I or the preseason tournament.
Well,
So
actually, no.
oh, he's 4th. Never mind, I lied. But
Yeah.
he was rated very highly by scouts, and definitely a solid pick at goalie.
Next up, Josh and the DC Dragons, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what pick it is, but I choose Shoulder XD.
Shoulder, another player who kind of slid, I think. Rated 5th overall.
Yeah.
After the in the ratings, I mean, just an absolute steal from Josh. I don't know how he got away with that.
Yeah, I mean, and Shoulder's going to be on a pro contract here. He's only on a 4-5 contract, so a great pick here from the DC Dragons.
Yeah, it's only for season 1, but a couple trades and you could definitely probably build a really, really good team around his top 3 picks right now. Especially with Shoulder on a 4.5.
Yep. Looks like Atlanta is back up on the board.
All right. He's not one, but
Are you still thinking?
Are you still thinking?
yeah. 1 second.
Oh, fair enough. No, fair enough.
Yeah, take your time. Just tell us if you're still thinking. You don't have to.
Yeah,
You can just stay quiet and we can keep talking.
Yeah,
We love
I'll
talking.
let you know.
We love talking about ourselves.
I love talking
so
to
true.
AllahFresco.
Me too,
Okay.
man.
Okay, I got it. All right. He's not Sue. He's one. It's Junior Goof. He's a baller.
Yeah, solid pick there.
Very, very good pick. Very good player in the Beta Scrims, Alpha Scrims release tournament when he showed up. Sliding a little bit, rated 15th in the release tournament. But maybe owners see a little bit of activity issues. I don't know. But definitely a very, very good pick for Atlanta.
Be right back.
All right. Mason, whenever you're ready. Brooklyn Kings.
All right, I'm going to take a second because
All
my pick actually wants to be here. He wants to be present. He wants to have a bit of a speech.
Oh, word up.
Because I'm not going to lie, I did not expect him to fall this far.
Wow, I can't wait to see who joins the.
Oh, well, apparently he doesn't have a speech, but I'd still like to pick him anyway. With the 22nd overall pick in the draft. I don't know how he fell this far. Quake TFA.
Oh,
Welcome to Brooklyn Kings. Welcome. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Quake. I mean, I don't know what Mason's on about. He fell like maybe 5 or 6 spots. Didn't really do that well in the release tournament, but maybe it was the team he built. What a shitty owner. No offense. Just didn't perform well, and that's why you see him going here in the 3rd round. Next up, Chicago, Rotby, when you're ready.
Yep, 1 moment.
No worries. Definitely a lot to think about in this 3rd round, as we've seen, a lot of goalies going TGL, only Burb, Frown. Mason and Josh, the only 2 goalies in this ownership group, so we won't see goalies from them, but Rotby may be thinking about, taking a defender.
You're correct.
But Philadelphia up next, probably looking for that goalie, as he hasn't taken one yet, and more to come in the 4th round. This is kind of going by fast. I hope the pace keeps up. Tornado, I don't know if you're in the stage, but we are on round 3. I don't think he is, so I'll type it out. Round 3.
All right, I'm back. Looks like Quake TFA went off the board. Very solid pick for Mason. Quake was easily one of the best players in the beta and alpha scrims, but obviously did not live up to that potential in the preseason tournament. So
yeah, I was saying maybe it was just the team he built around himself. But hopefully he can perform better on this Brooklyn Kings team, and if he does, it's definitely a steal on a 4.5.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. Quake was easily a top 3 player coming out of the beta and alpha scrims.
Yeah. All right, Roppy.
Okay, sorry, I'm coming up.
Yep.
Alrighty. I like to stick with blood and the preseason tournament. treated me well. So, with the 23rd overall pick, the Chicago Breeze would like to select Badger.
Badgers 7-7-7. Played for the Honey Badgers in the release tournament. You know, in my opinion, good pick here. Good defender, very very good defender, probably top 5. Yeah, he just sneaked his way onto the rankings in the release tournament rankings. 27th, definitely going a bit higher than expected.
Frumpy says he's ready, so
Frumpy, go ahead.
Let him go.
I am pumped about these picks. So I have back-to-backs, and I'm going to be taking Missia and Con L, my 2 picks.
Do you want them to go in any specific order? It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Because I mean the contract.
Yeah, the contract is different, so.
Yeah, I'll put Missia on the 4.5, and I'll do Con L on the 3.5.
All right.
Missia going 24th, Connell going 25th. Honestly, Connell also a very very good goalies. I would say the top 5 goalies are very very comparable in skill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Missia also a good defender. I think he's a defender. I'm pretty sure he is.
He's like
but
a
me,
winger.
he's a winger.
Yeah.
Wingers still have to play defense. I think they call them like transition players or something like that.
Yeah, 2
next
solid picks there. And now you're up.
Yeah, I'm up. Need maybe a minute.
All right.
All right, I got it.
Okay, go ahead. I was gonna start talking about our
Sorry.
first full team was finally picked, but
Well, if you want to, actually, you can talk about it. Actually, I'll give you your moment to shine.
yeah, for sure. I mean, with that 4th round pick, the Minutemen have 5 players. It's currently Frumpy Bear, Vision, Wapex, Misha, and Con. I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Connell,
And that's their starting lineup. It's a pretty solid team right there.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure it fits. I'm pretty sure that starting lineup fits. I don't know the exact cap. But yeah, that team, you know, it's pretty solid in my opinion. Some others are saying otherwise, but I think Frumpy built a good team. Especially with Vision as his center. And I heard Frumpy Bear is going to be taking more of a playmaking role, so I think they'll be a good duo, and they have a good supporting cast. But anyway, 26th overall, I'm going to select Bug.
Wasn't he also your teammate in the preseason?
Yeah, he was.
Oh my god, bro! Everyone's just trying to recreate their preseason teams.
But bro,
yeah.
I mean, personally, I picked Bug. I think like in the 5th round or 6th round of the release tournament draft, and he was, you know, probably my 3rd or 4th best player. Definitely moved his way onto my starting roster, so can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a lower tier player. Definitely not like a round 1 or 2 pick, but solid depth for ohLuvv there. Who's next? Who is next? It looks like the Maine Lobsters are on the clock.
All right. For the 27th pick of the draft, I'm going to pick Cell Unborn.
Cell Unborn. Also, oh man, there's a lot of good defenders still on the board. Cell going 27th. A very, very good defender, in my opinion. Owned the Panthers, who probably were the favorites to win that tournament if they didn't have a conflict with the another league's championship.
Yeah, he was definitely a big contributor for that team.
Yeah, he was the backbone of this team.
Yeah, it fell apart without him, if I recall correctly. I think they missed him for a game, and they looked considerably worse. So solid pick in the 4th round for sure.
Next up, think the owners are following along, but Miami Tropics.
Okay, I don't know how this person wasn't picked yet. They're ranked like 20th overall. With whatever pick I have, I pick McCoy.
McCoy, a bandit, one of my teammates. He was, you know, he's a killer player. I think he had like the most assists in a game, which is crazy because I think I led the tournament in assists.
A lot of bandits glaze right now. What I'm seeing in the
Well,
trend.
I am the bandits owner, so I gotta glaze a bit, you know. But no, he's very good. I agree. I don't know how he wasn't picked yet. But yeah, he's gonna be a killer player on a 3.5 for Miami.
Looks like we're back to DC and 7 Josh.
I don't know the pick again, but I choose Leanna.
Liano. Why he was picked like I think like second or third overall in the release tournament.
Yeah, he was definitely overpicked in that draft, but I think this is a little more fitting for him.
Yeah, I mean he's a good player, good goal scorer. Didn't really see much of him. I think he played like a game and a half or 2 games or something in the release tournament. But yeah, he's a solid player, solid goal scorer, and you know, with a guy like Shoulder, and Jed V. Oh man, and Packers, man, they move the ball. All 3 of these players, they move the ball well, and I think he'll put that ball to good use.
He'll what?
He'll put that ball to good use.
Gotcha.
You know, he'll put it in the back of the net.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit, you know. Sorry.
You're up. Go. I mean,
I
do you
am
need a
up.
second?
Need a minute. Need a minute.
All
Need
right.
to consult the homies. I mean the
Yeah.
players.
I mean, we can look at more teams. We already looked at Philadelphia's. I know ohLuvv just looked at the Dragons. They have Packers, Jed V, Liano, Shoulder, and 7 Josh. It's a pretty solid team right there. Starting lineup wise. The Tropics have Sleepy, Farabee, Emotion, Only Burb, and McCoy as their starting lineup, and the main Lobsters have Gas Can, Bots, Selumborn, Ashton, Genty, and Peng.
Chicago as well. They have a full roster, but one of their goalie Brown wasn't added on the sheet. If you,
yeah,
I think we already talked about that one, right?
yeah, Roppy, Badgers, Frown, Bloods, and Stan V. I mean, there's some pretty good teams out here, and I can see any of these teams winning a game over the other. Definitely, you can rank them stronger or less, but it's so much more of a team game. It's just who decides to show up and play better that day, and who decides to play smarter.
You know what? One of the players actually, I'm not gonna pick him because I already have a goalie. Ultron Prime, also known as Merc with a Mouth, you know, was one of the better goalies.
Yeah, wasn't he picked 5th in the preseason draft?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and he's gone undrafted up to this point.
Mm.
Sorry for any of the owners if I leaked your pick.
Appears ohLuvv is doing his own scouting, as he doesn't need a goaltender, but needs somebody.
Yeah, I do need somebody.
About over halfway through now. After these three picks, all 8 teams will have a starting lineup, and then we just get into depth picks. So maybe some off the board crazy picks for depth because everybody else can be signed right after. We'll see how the 5th and 6th round change things up.
He's free agency right after the draft.
No, free agency is not right after the draft. I haven't sorted that out yet. Sorry. Yeah, I think with this pick. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Man, the own commissioner stalling his own draft.
Yeah, I'm stalling my own draft, bro. This is so biased.
It's already rigged, and we're not even
So
playing the
rigged.
game.
I can't even believe it.
I'm just saying, no other owner would get in this amount of time.
Dude is
Bro, I had
rigging
a-
his own league. It's not even started yet. Crazy.
Oh shit!
Yo, don't curse in the broadcast.
Sorry, broadcast.
Yeah, we got to keep it PG for the kids at home.
All right, I got it.
About damn time.
Sorry to my teammates. If
Almost
you don't
fell
like
asleep
this
up
pick,
here.
But I'm gonna pick Tango with my I think it's like the 30th pick.
Solid pick.
No.
I don't think he liked that one.
I think
Wait,
someone just got their picks wiped.
A Tucker looking game.
Let me look. Oh shit, yeah. That's blunder by me.
Oh my! You just cursed again, dude. Like,
Oh, that's a pretty big blunder. Sorry.
Yeah, I just saw that and I was like, wait.
Wait. Yeah.
Hey guys,
Alright.
Philadelphia cap is above if anybody wants to check that out.
yeah, we'll
they-
discuss it later. We'll discuss
No,
it later.
They will be able to fit at least 4 of their draft picks. They'll be all right. Anyway, I just had to remove a player from the sheet. All owners. Luke is not playing in this season. He asked me to drop out, just to let you know if you're thinking of picking him. Sorry.
Looks like Atlanta's back up here. I don't know if Softies is ready or not.
No, bro, he just flipped my whole world upside down.
Sorry.
And now the local television from the 1960s we can hear in the background.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah,
Hey, what's the active cap?
it's
active cap is-
30,000.
30,000? Yeah, I think.
So I mean, we should talk about possibly raising that, but
No,
Technically,
it won't. I mean,
No, 500 under.
technically Frumpy screwed himself by trading for his picks. But
that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not screwed himself. It's just he didn't have to give away, like his 3rd round pick or something. If he did, and he got like a 4th in return, it would have worked.
maybe some salary retention right after the draft.
This
Could
is
see-
true. It's
Could
possible.
see our first trade for future considerations. Might be a good pickup for the Philadelphia Minutemen.
All right, bro. You know what?
Go ahead.
With whatever pick I have, give me 8-8. And if you're a goalie, bro, hit me up in the DMs. It's gonna be a rough season for goalies, but we'll make it through.
Gonna be a rough season for goalies.
Gonna open the door that Softies possibly got in requested possibly some minors to DM him. Not a great look for an owner.
Bro, what is this slander? He said goalies.
Mm-hmm. And what are some goalies?
Dude, that's a bad look. Who's up? Atlanta? Maine? Atlanta's up. I'm trying to see like who's still on the board that probably should have been picked already. Okay. My data validation isn't working anymore. I love this sheet.
It's gone eerily quiet.
Seriously. What's up with that?
I don't know. We're just waiting. We're waiting patiently. Teams are looking to finish their roster, and that's a very hard pick to make.
Yeah, I mean, the drop typically does slow down in these later rounds. You have to look at a lot of depth pieces.
Half the people you just don't know.
Yeah, it's.
And you're like, I
Man.
don't know them.
I mean, we only put 30 guys on the ratings, and we're at pick 31, right? So
It's me who's picking, right?
softies, yeah,
No, yeah, that's softies.
It's Softies and then Gas Can and then
Gas
I
Can.
thought Softies just picked. What?
I picked 8-pad 8
Yeah, he
if
picked
anybody
8-pad
was curious.
At
Yeah.
8. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
I was
Tucker.
gonna say, I'm like, what the
Tucker,
heck?
that's your 5th curse word, bro.
All right.
Dude,
I have no idea why y'all just all let him come down here, but I am taking Adolis Garcia.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna pick him at 30, but I don't know. My teammates didn't seem too happy with that pick. But yeah, he's a good playmaking winger. You know, set up players like Bots, Shoulder. You know, he played with the Panthers. It's definitely a steal for Gascan and the Lobsters.
Yep. Now we go to Brooklyn as they trade it, as the Lobsters usually have a back-to-back, but they traded their pick to Brooklyn. So
Is it true,
All
Brooklyn?
right. I will be picking for the 33rd overall. I'm going to be picking my Inferno teammate, the only hope in my team, Usek. Welcome to the Brooklyn Kings.
Yeah, Gusek, owner of the Inferno in the release tournament. I thought he drafted a pretty good team, but it seems like they couldn't make the games.
yeah,
And but yeah, he's a good or a decent player, I should say.
yeah,
You know,
solid
he's not
role
over the
player.
top, but
Solid role player, I'd say.
Yeah.
He's pretty. Nothing that'll wow you, but you know, we'll make the right plays.
yeah.
Do the dirty work. You know what I mean?
Next up, Miami, Sleepy. Getting into
With the
lower
whatever
end-
pick I have, I
Oh.
select Goldie Boy. Yay!
Goldie boy, congratulations, man. Man, he's been really active. He deserves a spot on a team. Literally kept the server alive for like a week while I was on vacation with Sleepy.
Yeah, I mean, with someone like that, they're bound to get better at the game. And I don't think Goldie Boy played in the preseason tournament.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to shine, but he has been on the grind. He owns
Yeah.
the Scrim server.
Yeah,
If
so
you're
I mean,
interested in that.
definitely a low risk, very high reward pick. You know, picking an active player like that. No one really knows his ceiling because we haven't really seen that in game. But you know, if you're active, you're bound to get better at the game. So
Yeah, he's very active. On the game probably every day, every night. I definitely think he'll work. I think he's a defender, but I'm not quite sure. What's he listed on as the sheet on the sheet, sorry. Yeah, he's a defender forward. So you know, good role player. Robbie, whenever you're ready, take your time.
yeah, and every team looks really good. I think comparatively to the preseason drafts, teams are much more balanced. There's a couple of lopsided teams due to poor drafting in the preseason draft, but I think the owners have done a pretty good job of keeping it somewhat even. Obviously, you know, you could judge certain picks as reaches and steals, but at the end of the day, teams look pretty solid all around.
Yeah, I think you know, it's a pretty competent group of owners. Luckily I have some competent owners, so we don't have anybody like Blazing Bees, no offense, going
And then not showing up.
going like top whatever it was and not showing up. Yeah.
Excuse me. Al.
Oh,
Thank
I'm sorry. I had no idea you were ready.
It's okay. With the 35th pick, the Chicago Breeze would like to select Arax.
I think that's a pretty solid pick to have
Yeah,
as a draft piece. I'm pretty sure. I thought he was pretty good in the preseason tournament, right? Did he play?
Yep. He was pretty good. He played a couple games. He's definitely a very, very good role player. Not on the score sheet a lot. I think he did get a lot of assists. So he's good at moving the ball around. But as you know, a fifth man or sixth man would be the extra man. Definitely a good sub to have. DC Dragons up next, Josh. Whenever you're ready.
All right. The 36th pick, I choose Mimi.
Mimi.
Another solid pick. I mean, there's still some really good pieces available for teams that need a fill-in once in a while. I mean, we could see some situations where some of these players picked in the 5th and 6th round end up in the starting lineup.
It's true. I think only one of those teams might run into that issue. But it's always possible that that fifth round pick becomes part of your starting five.
Hey man, don't call out Frumpy Bear like that, man.
I didn't call out anybody. I said one of the teams. I did not call out anybody. But yeah, Mimi, a very good role player and a pretty solid backup goaltender for DC. You know, Josh, if he's not able to make a game, throw Mimi in net, or if Josh wants to play out. I haven't discussed that yet with Al. I don't think whether people are allowed to change positions or not, but
Yeah, we'll see.
we'll see.
We'll crack down if not. But Softies is up, I believe. Atlanta with the 37th pick.
Oh.
It's like Softies is still torn as he looks through the ranks.
I don't know. I've just been informed that my second round pick
Oh,
doesn't want to play.
Yeah. He wants out. Awkward.
He wants out. Pang is telling me Manhe, but let's see.
Is that your pick?
No, not doing that.
Oh wow, what? Dude, what is going on? What is going on in the background, Softies?
That's not me, by the way.
That was Roppy.
Who is that? That's Roppy? Roppy, what you watching?
Roppy got bored of the others.
My mother, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Can we talk to her? Can she give her input on the BLL inaugural S1 draft by chance?
Unfortunately not.
I think she can. You could tell her to pick her favorite name to see what she thinks.
So real.
Favorite name is usually a good
You
one.
would probably
It's a
go
good
with
one,
Windbreaker
typically.
or something like that.
Oh, dude,
Windbreaker?
XX Windbreaker. XX
That's fair.
Windbreaker's still on the board. My God, didn't even think of that.
The greatest tournament sub of all time. Yo, Softies, you got your pick?
Yo, opinions on Optimus Ultron Prime, bro.
Yeah, he's a good goalie.
Good goalie.
Haven't seen him on the game since the release tournament, but he's a good goalie.
That's what scares me. That's what scares me.
Hey, but he did sign up, so
Hey, one of the first people to sign up.
he was.
Fiddling my thumbs over here. Yeah, give me Ultron Prime. with my whatever pick.
Ultron Prime. Ultron Prime. Ultron Prime. The
Jesus.
37th overall pick. Yeah, good goalie. Haven't seen him on since the release tournament, like I said, but he showed out in the Alpha scrims. And Gas Can up next, main lobsters.
All right. For the 38th pick, I don't know why y'all didn't take him. He was the best defender before the pool play or for the pool play. Manny. Thank God you didn't take him, Softies. Oh my God.
It's true, man. Highest defensive rating. Very, very good defender in Manny.
You have Cell Unborn.
Yeah, but maybe they're versatile players. You know what I'm saying?
What if two defenders is better than one? That's all I'm saying. You only need two to.
Bro's acting like we're not getting depth in the 5th round. What are we talking about?
Looks like some of the owners are already starting some rivalries. Season hasn't even started. But ohLuvv is now up. I believe he might need a second.
Shit, I'm up. I didn't even know, guys. Sorry.
Bro, stop cursing.
Oh, they're gonna find me for that.
Jelly bean.
Manny's on a amateur contract too. Steal. And you spelled amateur wrong. That's disastrous, ohLuvv.
Did I actually?
Yes.
Am I stupid?
Yes. You spelled it A-M-A-T.
Oh, I put the E. Oh, shit.
A-M-A-T-U-E-R.
Yeah, sorry. Whoops. All right. I fixed the data validation. He's the first amateur to be put there.
Your spelling is pretty amateur.
Dude. I got it right on the free agency sheet. All right.
Any day now, any day now.
Sorry. I'm discussing with a player that apparently signed up but didn't sign up. I don't know. We'll deal with it a little later.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't even know if oh, Sammy the Whale still on the board.
Oh my God, should I pick him?
Yeah. Oh, ohLuvv's also on the board. ohLuvv's little brother. Jaden on the board. Think he was pretty solid. Gus the Cow 8, legendary beta tester. I think Catholicism Rocks, actual lacrosse player. Trying to see who else.
Catholicism Rocks plays lacrosse?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Vandy459, another elite beta tester.
So true.
And actually a solid player, like low-key. No diss. Oh, he put softies twice. I'll get rid of that.
Oh, did I?
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's he registered before I made him an owner or something like that. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I know who to pick. All right. Al, excuse me.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna take the man behind the camera, winner 16.
Oh, winner 16. Finally goes off the board. Any comments, winner? Behind the camera?
Go, abs, go.
Unfortunately, you will be playing in a Toronto Menace uniform this season.
Hey,
winner.
at least it's not the Leafs, right? Right, winner?
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's good, it's good. Menace is good. It's better than the Leafs.
Wait, I just got a ping saying I just found the pick of the draft. So who's up next?
Frumpy Bear.
Oh, not Josh, but he's almost there. Frumpy, go ahead.
Lids.
Very direct to the point. Lids. Dude, I remember him good in the preseason tournament. Didn't he have a very good game or two?
Lids, yeah. He was decent. He was decent for sure.
Solid defender, I believe. I think he plays a lot of defense and said he would only play defense. And Josh now up with a 41st pick. Oh boy.
I choose Sammy the Whale.
All right.
What? Josh, fuck it! Oh, I didn't mean to put that on stream.
Looks like ohLuvv's 6th-round pick was taken. Congrats, Sammy the Whale, and be drafted despite despite not touching the game at all.
I actually have a wise quote from Sammy the Whale. It was, I don't know if I'm gonna show up during the season, so okay.
Hey, maybe a team culture pick there. ohLuvv, do you got somebody, or do you?
Oh wait, am I up? Am I
Yeah.
up? Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. Let me do the role play. I didn't know. I'll pick Jail.
I think Jail played. I think he was pretty solid. I think it was him and our doggy.
Wow. Okay. So we're just drafting off of Aura now.
Yeah, he's got Aura.
But wait, can I make my pick? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the 33rd or 43rd pick in the draft, I'm going to be picking Cass Pitt.
Solid pick. Solid death piece.
My grinder.
Hold on, I need to check the.
We're only down to 5 picks, and Softies is now on the clock. But Softies, never mind. He's thinking a little bit. Looks like. All right, the draft almost over. Teams almost are completely done.
Yeah, the draft is almost done.
Yeah, I mean,
Going faster than I expected, honestly.
yeah, DC and Toronto and Brooklyn are already done with all their picks.
Wow, 14% of people who voted in the poll. I don't know how many votes there were. Maybe Mason can see that. Oh, 139.
Huh?
139 votes in this poll. It was
Oh.
what team do you hope to end up on after the draft? And the Minutemen won it by 1 vote over the DC Dragons and the Kings.
Yeah, definitely some cool teams in the branding, for sure.
I like all the branding.
Yeah, I do enjoy it heavily.
But
Where's
we
the
also
Softies guys?
picked it. So
Where's the Softies guy?
Man,
Got somebody?
let's see. Fuck it. Give me Noobly Bridge.
Hmm.
Wow.
Very solid pick at this
Big
point in the
pick.
draft. Yeah.
I
It's
don't
crazy.
think-
It's crazy to think that we're 6 rounds in and we're still getting solid depth draft picks.
Yeah, I mean, Newbly, sadly, was on the Bison in the release tournament, and they forfeited, I think, 3 of their games. They had an opportunity to play 3 games, and they forfeited 2 of them, I think. So,
All right, Frumpy Bear. Frumpy, you ready? Yeah, he's ready.
I pick Zulus.
wait, you didn't say his name right.
Oh yeah, my fault. I pick Zool.
It's a good pick.
Is that
Picking his
actually
friends, but if he's not playing goalie, it might be a good pick.
Wow.
So, I don't know much. I've only seen him in net. But
I mean,
yeah.
apparently he hasn't been in that very often.
Well,
By your
yeah,
interpretation of things,
yeah.
he kind of just stands there by the net, according to you.
Well, sometimes he's not even in the net. Up next, the Breeze again.
Happy with his final pick here. Last 3 picks, we got Roppy, and we got Sleepy, and then Gazcan ending it off.
Give me one moment.
You're good. I just realized that Brooklyn literally gave up one of their picks.
Yeah.
They literally they have one less pick than everyone else.
So did I think. Or no, I didn't.
No. They're the only
I
team
got a
with 6
4th pick.
picks.
Yeah. Well, wait, what pick did he give up? The
Brooklyn did not have a 4th round pick.
honestly, 4th round pick. Giving it up is it's not bad.
Yeah, I
Because
mean your
we're
team's
getting
complete.
first
Your team,
overall, so.
yeah, your team's completed after the 3rd round.
Yeah.
You also got to remember, what's it called? I got a better 5th round pick too. So I just
Yeah.
gave up my 4th round pick and my 1st round pick for 1st overall and a better 5th round. So
Yeah,
Was there
you went.
bit of a-
You went up.
yeah.
You went up 5 spots in the 5th round.
yeah. How close am I to cap, by the way?
You are at with your top.
You just check the sheet. I think
Okay,
you
the
are.
math isn't working. Oh no, it's because it's not sorted right. You're right on cap with all 5 picks.
Oh, so like I can't get anyone else. That's just it.
No, you can.
Oh.
There's an organization cap. Your active
It's a
cap is
different-
only like how many like active roster like when you play a game.
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so like if all
Active
6 of these
roster-
players came to my game, like they would like I'm good.
You would be good, and then if
Okay.
all 6 of your players like miss the game, you still have cap to assign, other players.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a lesson on cap because I'm still unfamiliar at some point.
It's
I can
pretty
be-
easy, but
yeah.
yeah, it's pretty easy. We'll learn.
But I'm very happy with my draft.
All right.
Sorry, we're still talking about it.
Take your time.
Yeah, honestly, this draft went by pretty quick, so I'm not too unhappy with.
Yeah, I mean, what? 48 picks in about an hour and it looks like hour 15. Looks like
Yeah, that's pretty good, guys. Give yourselves
that's like a minute a pick.
applause,
That's
seriously.
like minute and a half a pick, less than minute and a half.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a minute. It's exactly just over a minute and a half. It's pretty good.
I say we all queue up box.
Q box.
Yeah. How about we run it?
Wait, Q. Don't Q box, bro. Q 5v5 ranked.
All right. Well, are you joining or not?
Nope.
You don't want to team up?
I will not be there.
You don't want to team up?
No, I'm running the draft right now.
Yeah, we gotta look good on camera. Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
I thought I gave Softy sheep burrs. Sorry,
No, you
Softies.
didn't. All right, Roppy, you got a decision.
All right, Roppy.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Gotta look at something really quick.
Bro, I better see Jail never hop off this game, bro. I drafted him simply because he said he would grind 24/7.
I don't think there's 24/7 lacrosse scrims, but
Well,
hopefully
he
now that
better-
there's
he
a
better-
team,
He better be on the BLL field or the Menace field 24 hours a day.
Mhm. That'll be really nice.
I'm just saying, if they come over, if they do, then you can hop over. I just don't want it. I will eat it, but I'm not a double cake person. I'll eat it if that's what we have for dessert.
Oh, and there goes Jail.
Bro, what the fuck?
He's gone already.
No.
You wasted your last draft pick. You could have
No,
drafted.
No, I got trolled, bro. I just received a DM. Don't draft me. I'm trying to troll some shit team. I don't know how true it is because the profile picture's not in it. But
Don't worry, Jail got back on. I told him to log off.
shout out, Jail. That would have been funny. I hope Jail knows I'm not serious. Robbie, are we gonna pick?
Okay, my apologies.
Anytime.
The pick is not, or we're not loading up. So, with
Did you disconnect?
1 second.
Bro, he's stalling so bad.
Bro, I've been talking to freaking someone with a trade and I forgot to get my pick.
Hey Tucker, can I kill this cat over here?
Yes.
Not the silly cat. This is animal cruelty.
I don't think you can kill it.
No, I can.
Oh, no, don't kill it.
No.
We're gonna go with go with rated, I suppose.
Oh, rated.
Yo, wait, I'm hitting a
Alright.
crit chain on this guy. He's not dying.
Oh my god.
Did rated sign up?
Yeah, he's
Rated it.
Shaquille Oatmeal.
Oh, yep. He changed his name. There we go. Thank you.
What's his?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wait, Tucker. This cat. I put it in a locker room. That's why it's following me. It should not be here.
Oh.
I
Which
put this
locker
like
In
it's
the-
supposed to be in the Miami one.
Oh, I don't know how to put it there.
Here, wait, let me go to Arena Miami and see if it follows me. Wait, hold on. Warp.
I'm gonna unsit it.
I can't believe
I
that.
can't
Can you,
unsit it.
wait, can you TP me to you real quick?
Hold on.
Yo, we still got 2 more picks. Let Sleepy pick.
Sorry, Sleepy. If you want to pick, go ahead and pick.
Oh, I picked Dur.
Man, Dur, worried about going undrafted. He gets picked. Second to last. Congrats.
He'll probably be getting paid ready for that now.
Maine Lobsters with the 48th overall pick, Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant is now gonna be Goldie Dots.
Goldie Dot. Or Dots. I don't know. What's his Minecraft name?
Goldie Dots.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
Hey, congrats.
Congratulations, Goldie Dots, on being Mr. Irrelevant. And everybody else that was drafted tonight. Thank you all to all the owners for scheduling the draft. It was pretty quick, pretty simple. Thank you to all of the fans and whatnot. And shout out to the stream, to the server, to the stage. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you when the season starts.